I wasn't going to upload this video, but I decided to upload it just for fun. This was supposed to be the start of a 6-day trip, but it ended up being 24-hour nightmare. I'm going to upload it just as I was if it was successful, but it was definitely not successful. So enjoy this video. Welcome to the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight is a tiny island off the south coast of England. My plan was to walk around the Isle of Wight coastal path. This is going to take me 6 days. My plan is to walk a little bit every single day and then wild camp every night. I have never been to the Isle of Wight before and I've never been camping before, so this is going to be a big adventure. There is no airport on the Isle of Wight, so I jumped on the ferry. Let's begin. Hello everyone, my name is Ben and today a new challenge starts. Let me know if you've ever heard of the Isle of Wight. I'm starting in Ryde and there's a big loop all around the whole island called the Coastal Walk, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna take around 6 days and I'm gonna do something I've never ever done before, and that is camp. I've never ever put up a tent, I've never slept in a tent, so that's going to be a new experience for me. So the Isle of Wight is famous for a few different things, and of course we have plenty of time to talk about that, and there's a few reasons why I wanted to do this today. So I don't know if you can see that, but I am following a route. We are following the coastal path, and today we are going to do 7.7 miles, around 12.4 kilometers. It should take around 4 hours. This is going to be a big challenge. It's going to be very difficult. The total distance is going to be around 70 miles. So like I said, it's going to take around 6 days. I have all the time in the world. That's what I'm so excited about. I don't have to rush. I can do whatever I want. I can take my time. I'm very excited, but I'm very nervous as well about the camping part because I'm going to be wild camping. I'm not going to check into any campsites or anything like that, so I have to figure out where I'm going to sleep tonight, because at the moment, I don't know. Got my tent, got my sleeping bag, got my new backpack, and I'm so excited. Of course, this is a completely new experience for me in my life, but it's also a completely different kind of videos that I usually make. And please let me know if you like this video. Please subscribe if you want to follow my whole adventure. I think there's going to be a video every single day. So 6 days, 6 videos. So as I go around, I'm going to be looking for signs. Just for your reference, today is August the 5th. It's a Monday morning. It's almost 11 a.m. I'll definitely talk about it more as I go, but one of the reasons why I wanted to come here and do this is because of the weather. It might not look like it, but the temperature is really good. We always have terrible weather here in the UK, even in the summer. So the last few weeks have actually been pretty nice, so I really wanted to get out, do something new and take advantage of the nice weather. I'll show you more, but as you can see, very, very nice houses here. This place is very, very peaceful. It is part of the UK, even though it's not attached to the mainland. You have two choices to get to the island. You can take a ferry, which is what I did, or they still have a hovercraft. How cool would that be, hovercraft? I don't really know if I'm going to encounter any other people doing the coastal path. It's pretty famous. A lot of people walk it, some people run it, some people ride their bikes around it, but let's see. I am just passing through the Ryde Golf Club. So I've known about this coastal path for a while, and it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I kept hesitating. And I've been doing that a lot recently. Just keep thinking of stuff, oh, I should really do that, I should really do that. Like, not just like filming stuff, but just life in general. And I keep hesitating. So I really wanted to push myself, challenge myself, because this is going to be a big achievement if I can complete this. And all of us take things for granted because there's so many people that would love to wake up on a Monday morning, get outside and do this. So I'm very, very lucky that I can. Every single person watching this video, including me, we have stuff that we should have done yesterday, but for some reason we didn't do it. Probably excuses. Everybody seems to have excuses, and it's just human nature, really. So I'm really, really trying to mentally override myself to get stuff done and push myself, get out of my comfort zone, because if you watch my videos, you know, I get so many comments. I'm so upbeat, I'm so positive, and I'm so free. Yeah, I really, really try to be, but sometimes it's difficult to be. So I really hope that this trip is yapping too much. So I know this is supposed to be the coastal walk and I'm not on the coast, but this is the right way, don't worry, and it gets better. From the pictures and videos that I've seen online, it looks unbelievable. It's pretty interesting because the Isle of Wight, it's tiny, it's very, very small, but apparently each area, each little town is completely different. So it's going to be very interesting to pass through these little towns and stop to get something to eat and go to a restaurant or a pub and hopefully meet some locals, because I've heard they're very, very friendly. I've said good morning to a lot of people just passing by, so I'm excited. Just passing by the Holy Cross Binstead Church. There's a sign on the door. It says, "Church open for visitors today." And you know me, I love to push a door and see what happens, so let's see what happens. There you go, Isle of Wight Church. Just me today, whole church to myself. Beautiful church, huge. In life, just push a door, see what happens. If you live here at Kingrath, you are very, very lucky. I stay on this road for a while, and I read online that the first day from Ryde, I'm on my way to Cowes, so Ryde to Cowes is very, a lot of road walking, that's what it says online. Look at that thing, looks like 1,000 years old.
Ostensibly new trains. Running.
Just spoken to a very, very nice couple, so they told me that here is the car ferry. The cars are lighting up now, ferry's on its way. Let's keep walking. So I told them my route and I asked them for some tips, and they said my day 3 is going to be the most beautiful, and I said anywhere to avoid, any bad places on the island, and they said in the middle is a place called Newport, and they said there's a few areas there that you wouldn't want to be late at night, but as far as the coastal walk goes, they said beautiful all the way around. And they also told me not everybody on the island is rich, but all I see is these huge houses, so I don't believe them. Gonna cross the road here. Is this what I think it is? It is, look at this. It's a phone box library. Look at this, borrow, take, give, lend, swap, share. Look at this, library. This way. Welcome to the jungle. And that couple thought I was American. I was like, so where are you from? I said, London. I was like, but where are you originally from? I said, London. And I was like, oh, I thought you was American. Damn accent. Look at that place. It's massive. There you go, now you know we're in the UK. So this street has a vet, it has Indian, it has Chinese food, fish and chips. If you're interested in living on the Isle of Wight, you can get this house, 1.3 million. Amazing. It turns out not everybody on the island is rich. They were right. So this is a very typical British residential area. Very nice, very quiet, but definitely not rich people. And once again, I promise the coastal walk does get better. We go to the coast soon. Definitely one of the most peaceful places I've ever been to. It's funny because it doesn't feel like the UK, but it looks like the UK. It did say online that a lot of the first day is going to be walking on the roads, and the roads don't have a sidewalk, so I guess this is it. Got to be careful. have to say it again, the weather is absolutely glorious. It's beautiful, and I wish we got weather like this. I wish summer was guaranteed, but it never is. So anytime you visit the UK, it could be raining, but very lucky. We might have one rainy day this week while I'm doing the coastal path, but that's all right. I think the rest of the time is supposed to be like this. So nice. Welcome to Whippingham. Here's a tip for my American friends. This is not Whippingham. The same as Buckingham Palace is not Buckingham. Whippingham. Check out this view. So that road sign right there, that means the national speed limit. And the national speed limit in the UK is 70 miles an hour. That means cars can go 70 miles an hour down this street. This is 2 lanes as well. So 2 cars are supposed to fit here. It's crazy. Too fast. They do have buses here that go all the way around the island. And the couple earlier, they were telling me that they used to have a train, but I guess the train broke down and they never fixed it, but you can take a bus. Welcome to East Cowes. It's very, very busy down here because this is also an entry point onto the island. So I think there's 3 ports that ferries come into onto the island. So it's Ryde, where I came in, here's Cowes, and then there's also Fishbourne. So a lot of cars getting off the ferry here in Cowes. Just passing by a pub called the Prince of Wales, and just across the street is the Osborne House. So this place is really famous because this was where Queen Victoria came for her summer holidays. So that's where she stayed, Osborne House. Still on the coastal path, but very, very residential. A lot of houses, so much traffic over here. Almost in Cowes, still in East Cowes, but to get to Cowes you have to cross the floating bridge. And I can see it, it looks like there's people on it, but online it says that it breaks down a lot. So sometimes it's not available and you have to like walk all the way around, you have to walk like a mile or something, but I think it's open, let's see. Floating bridge, pedestrians £1.50. Made it to the floating bridge, so of course it's not a bridge, it's a boat, but it's coming in right now. That was cool. Welcome to Cowes. Imagine living there. I've been here for 1 minute and I already noticed a difference. Ryde is a lot nicer than Cowes. Actually, I think East Cowes is nicer than Cowes. Welcome to Cowes High Street. Alright, day 1 walking is over. Stop the time, 3 hours, 31 minutes, and the distance was 13.9 kilometers. Definitely not a scenic route, it is going to get better, but that wasn't too bad. So tomorrow, of course today's not finished, we're still going to get dinner, then we have to find somewhere to camp out, which I'm so nervous about because I have no idea what to look for. But tomorrow is double the distance we did today. High Street's pretty nice. It reminds me of a seaside town in England. The busiest places are definitely where the ports are because it's so peaceful over here now. And I noticed that a lot of the stores and restaurants on the high street were still closed. I don't know if that's because of the big sea, but it's summer holidays, the weather's good, it's a Monday morning, Monday afternoon, and most of them are still closed. Strange. Look at that, safety first. Look at these mini cannons, and I can see, I don't know if you can see, but over there is mainland England. Of course, we're still in England, but over there, mainland. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Beautiful. Weather is good. Beach is here. Oh yeah. If it was this temperature every single day, I'd be happy. I've been laying here for like an hour. Temperature is amazing. A boat with a big needle just floated by. I think it's crazy that I can get on a boat right here and I can sail to anywhere in the world. It's amazing. It is time to leave the beach. That was so relaxing. So I am camping out, but I'm not proper camping because I'm not going to cook anything. So of course I need to find food, and of course the first meal is going to be fish and chips. I've done a little bit of research on fish and chip shops, because if you think fish and chips is just fish and chips, no. You have to get good fish and chips, and there's a lot of bad ones. And the reason I'm not going to cook anything and do camping properly is because I might hate camping. I've never ever done it before in my life, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. So I didn't want to buy all the equipment and stuff and then not like it. So that's why maybe if I enjoy this week, if I enjoy this trip, then I'll do more camping, and then we can start doing cooking and stuff. But now, just regular camping. You see what I mean about it? It's not too busy. It's Monday, it's summer, it's 4 o'clock, the weather's good. Where's all the people? I saw this place online, Curry's Cabin. Let's get a takeaway. Here we go, the big reveal. Oh yeah, salt and pepper. Verdict on the fish and chips. It was okay, 5 out of 10. Not good, not bad, but it's alright. I'm walking along Egypt Esplanade. No idea why it's called Egypt Esplanade, but very, very nice. So the time now is 5:30 and it's time to do something that I've been dreading all day. I'm still worried about it. I need to find somewhere to sleep tonight. Like I said, got my tent and I'm gonna wild camp. I need to find somewhere safe, somewhere where hopefully no one's gonna see me, because that's the whole point. And I've got some tips that I read online. Leave cows. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep heading west. I'm going to go around 1.5 miles west of Cowes to a place called Gunard or Gunard, not too sure, but I'm going to keep walking there. Apparently there's a lot more options for wild camping, because of course this is a town, it's not a city, but it's very built up. There's a lot of people around, and hopefully I can get somewhere in Gunard. It definitely feels like I'm abroad. It doesn't feel like I'm still in Britain, but I'm looking at mainland Britain over there, mainland England. It's crazy. This right here is a camper van. They got the doors open, they got their bed in there. It must be so cool. I watch so many YouTubers that do van life, and it's like, you can travel wherever you want, you can drive and stop wherever you want. It must be so good. Made it to Gunard, or is it Gunard? Not sure, but now we need to find somewhere to sleep tonight. I have no idea where to start. As far as what I know, not much. First thing, I don't think it's gonna rain tonight, even though those clouds looking a bit dark. It's supposed to be clear for this whole week. Maybe we're gonna get some rain tomorrow, but hopefully it's gonna be okay. Number two, I've heard that it's best to camp against something, you know, like for wind protection. But honestly, apart from that, I have no idea. I really don't know. And I know that I should arrive late, leave early. That's what I plan to do. I plan to wake up very, very early, because tomorrow is a long day. So what I've done today, I need to do double that tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a very long day, so hopefully I can get some sleep. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to sleep, because I'll just be thinking about what's going on. And I am absolutely not complaining. That's the whole reason why I came here. I am excited, I am nervous, but that's all right. They're all life lessons. It's all life experiences. And look at these luxury apartments, and I'm going to be sleeping in a tent tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. So many camper vans on this street. This is another one. Someone's sleeping in there. My main worry is being in the wrong place. I don't want to annoy anybody, and I don't want to be in trouble. So it's all right. I think I'm stressing too much. Just passed by Gunard Beach. There's people swimming out there. Must feel amazing. Just walking through the houses. I see on the map that there's some wooded area or a park or something. So let's check it out. Don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't know. This is a big hill, so this is no good. No, let's keep walking. The good thing is it's only 6 p.m. now, so have a few hours before the sun goes down, but I think there's a golf course over here. That means there must be a forest or something. I think that's what I'm looking for. Away from people. And I definitely don't want to ask local people, because the whole point is to be stealth. Nobody knows you're there, so I can't be like, hey, by the way, where can I wild camp? Because nobody should know. Okay, I think all down there is going to be residential. I'm just going to keep following the coastal path. See what I find. I've got to find something. Look at this boat graveyard. What a waste. I don't know if the water comes back up. Looks like they've been there for a while. I don't think so. Bit of a problem. Coastal path closed. I don't know if it's closed because of the time. It's 6:30 now. Do you think they close it? I don't know. But, or is it just closed permanently? No idea, but just keep walking. I don't know what to do because I checked the route, and that takes you to the coast. Now I'm just like going to the middle of the island, which I don't want to do because maybe that's going to open up tomorrow morning, so I don't want to go past it. I don't know. Do I go back to Gunard? I really don't know. So this is where I'm walking, and I'm just going to the center. This is called Rue Street. There are some like there's a place called Rue Street, but I don't know what's there, and I don't know if that's going to open up in the morning and I could take it in the morning. I don't know what to do. All right, so I'm going to keep going. So I just read that it is an official closing because of landslips. So it says during this period, take alternative routes. Will be Rue Street, which is this street now, and then take a public footpath. So I'm looking for a footpath that is open, that's going to take me down to the coast. So that is an official closure. So hopefully we're not away from the coast for too long, because this is not the coastal walk, but it is an official closing. I'm really not trying to be dramatic or dragging this out. I'm really trying to put you next to me and put you in this situation. It's a fine situation, you know. I'm not stressing out. It's just this is not the coastal walk. So hopefully I can get back on the coastal walk. But this was my main worry. My main worry for this whole thing was finding somewhere to camp out. Because like I said, number one, don't annoy anybody. Two, don't go somewhere you're not supposed to. And I'm really trying to do something. Now walking through a little village called Rue Street. Literally like 2 roads, so I don't think we're going to find anything here. These places are so old. The old barn, 1807. This one over here looks like a castle. Very, very old. I am very, very tempted. Free to a good home. Like I said, it's very good that it's still light out, but I think that's also bad that it's still light out because I should have stayed in Gunard, but there were so many people still there because of course it's still warm outside and it's still sunny outside. So I think if it was dark, there'd be no one around and I would have found somewhere in Gunard, but yeah, I should have stayed in Gunard. I'm not worried yet. I'm going to start worrying when it gets dark, which is going to be soon. Sunnycott Caravan Park. I did check. I was tempted, but they don't take tents, only caravans. So remember the footpath I told you, the diversion? Well, I thought I missed it, but I found it. So it says coastal path diversion this way. So I'm going to take it just so I can get off the main road. Hopefully I can find something down here. This is just going to take me to the coastal path, which is good, but then I don't want it because I want to find somewhere to camp out. So at least I'm kind of on the right path, but hopefully I can find somewhere. I don't know what I'm looking for. I really think this is going to be nothing until I get to the coastal path. And if you're thinking, Ben, just jump the fence and camp there. There's like 100 cows in this field, so I don't think they'll be happy about that. I think we could be in business because this is the footpath. It goes through this field and there's so much space here. This takes me to the coastal path. So I'm going to see what's in there, and then if not, I can definitely find a spot here. I think we have a winner. I just got to make sure there's no crazy cows or horses. There won't be because this is the public footpath. So, oh, look at this view. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. So you can see the grass is long here. The grass wasn't long in that field. So let's keep walking a little bit. If we need to go back, then we can go back to that field. But I think we found a spot. Just climbed over 2 more, that one and that one. I'm still on the public footpath. There's a lot of caravans here. It looks like they're scrap. And there's another clean field here. I think this could be the one. So I'm going to put a screenshot here of the path that I just took. So you can see that the green on the left hand side, that is a coastal path, but of course it was diverted because part of it was closed. You can see on the right it says Sunnycott Caravan Park. That's where I was in Rue Street, you know, the main street, and then I took the right into the public footpath, which was the diversion. So it says a 0.3, that's the route I just took. You can see the red, that's the private route, so someone owns that, you can't go there, but the black, that's public. So All of this is, I mean, I don't know if the field is public, but this route is public and I have access to the field, so I think I'm gonna stop. Just to show you one more time, coastal path diversion. So the coastal path is just over there, but I think I'm gonna stop here, find a good spot here, probably away from the path, just in case somebody else takes it, maybe over here in these trees. Finally. What do you think about this spot? Away from the coastal path, kind of shielded by the trees. I do hear people over there, so I'm guessing the coastal path, the diversion goes down there, but of course it's blocked off. So I think this is going to be the spot. So this is the bag that I've been carrying. Don't ask me any questions about camping. Never done this before ever in my life, but this is a 30-litre bag. I think it's okay. But of course I got my tent and my sleeping bag on the outside because of course my clothes and stuff are in the inside. And I just got this bungee tie around it just to keep it in place. So for the tent, I have no idea about tents. I literally got the smallest one I can find. Look how small it is, because of course you need to carry everything. So I didn't want a big tent. Very, very small. Never set up a tent in my life, never slept in a tent, so this is going to be a first. And the sleeping bag, I think this was £12. So again, just the cheapest one-person sleeping bag that you can get. Let's set up the tent. So there's only one rule when I set up the tent. You're not allowed to laugh at me because I've never set up a tent in my life. Let's go. Public? No. They told me that that's the public path because the coastal path's closed.
That path against that top hedge, isn't it?
Yep.
This road is?
Yep.
The rest of this field isn't.
Sorry, mate. Got shut down. I bloody hate camping. Camping is So he was down there, he was shouting at me. He said, that is private, but this is public right here. Only this little bit is public. He said that road is public, this is public, so I guess technically I'm on private here and public here. That's what he said. So I better leave before he sets the cows on me, but I might go back to that first field because I don't think he can see me from there. See what I'm saying? If this was the night time, he wouldn't even have seen me. So it's good that it's still light, but it's bad that it's still light. I'm just gonna go back to the first field. I don't think he owns it as well. I don't think he can see me there. I don't know, but camping is stupid. Actually, he's probably gonna set the cows on me, so I'm not even gonna go back to that field because he could be checking it as well. I'm just gonna go to the coastal walk and then see what else I can find, but that was a perfect spot. If only it was dark, huh? At least the view is nice, huh? So I really don't understand it because the public path goes through a private field, that's what he said. So for example, this is the public path. It's telling me to go this way. So is this someone's field or what? Like, did they divert the coastal path through someone's public field? I don't know. Like I said, I watch so many van lifers and campers on YouTube, and they always say, yeah, I've been doing this like 10 years or 5 years. No one's ever told me to leave. The first time I try and do it, somebody tells me to leave. What is going on? Nice view though. So the beach is literally right there, but it's actually telling me to go this way. It says this is the real coastal path. Like, that was the diversion. I'll show you the sign one more time, just so you know that I was not in a bad place. There you go, coastal path diversion. But now it's telling me this is the official coastal path. So let's stay on this one. There you go. So now I'm on the official coastal path. Now it is telling me to go on the beach. This is Thorness Bay Beach, and I see some people over there. I think I can go here. But of course, if it was dark, nobody would see me. So, do I wait until it gets dark? Maybe yes. I did so much more walking today than I expected. I think I got to cows at like 5 p.m. It's almost 8 p.m. now, so I've done 3 extra hours of walking. There's people still on the beach over there. I think when it gets dark, they're gonna leave, and nobody's gonna come to the beach when it's dark. So, I think this could be a spot. But again, I don't want to start setting up and then, yeah, the whole point is nobody knows I'm here, so wait until it gets dark, I think, because there's people over there. You might not be able to see them, but there's people playing. I'm definitely not even undercover as well. I look so suspicious just carrying a tent. Everybody knows what I'm going to do. Everyone knows what I want to do. I didn't think of this I did not think it would be this difficult, honestly. I didn't. Not complaining, part of the experience, but I thought it'd be easier than this. See, right in that spot there would be perfect. Looks like somebody's had a fire pit over here. That means someone else has camped here. See that? But I just don't want people over there to come this way and see me. So I guess I just hang out by the fire pit. The sun is just setting. Still a lot of people playing with their dogs, playing in the sea. I don't mind, I don't mind. Just waiting. It's 9 p.m. Now I know why there were so many people at the beach, because there's a huge caravan park right next to the beach. There's so many people still playing in the park, and that's why the beach was packed. I walked away. It's very strange that the coastal path goes right through the middle of the caravan park. Oh, there's tents over here too. And if you're gonna ask me, Ben, so where are you going? Where are you walking to? I don't know. It's getting dark now. It's after 9 p.m. I don't know. They got huge tents over there. People have got a fire going. Coastal path is taking me down here. You can't even see it because it's so dark. There's probably so many monsters in here. So the reason I can't just pitch up in the campsite is because security would drive around and they would definitely notice me because my tent is tiny. And of course there's huge family tents over there, so they would definitely notice me. So I might be terrible at camping, but I did bring a light. Whoa, that's bright. Wow. All of these caravans, tents. Coastal path keeps going and going. I don't know. Gotta be honest, I hate this a lot. I just want to go home. I don't want to camp anymore. Like 3 hours ago I was so excited. I was excited, then it was funny, now it's not funny. Now I'm not excited. Now I'm literally using my light because I'm walking on the street again just so I don't get run over. I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight. It's 9:30 p.m. It's dark. The route that just told me to go down there is blocked off because it's private. I don't like camping, but I did try it, so you know, I tried it, didn't like it, but I think I'm done. I was gonna say I'll give tomorrow a try because I like the walk today. I did enjoy the walk, but this crap about I don't like it. Wild camping, I don't get it. I've got a few theories in my mind because I've had a lot of time to think. Number one, it's all my fault. I didn't plan. I'm inexperienced. I don't know what I'm doing. It's probably that one. Or two, I'm on a very small island with not many options, and it's a school holiday, so there's many people around. Like the problem with the beach was, if it was dark at 6 p.m, nobody would be there, so I could happily camp there, set up my tent. The reason I didn't want to set up the tent while people were there is because I don't want somebody to mess with me, and yeah, like this is my view right now. You can't see anything, but neither can I. It really didn't turn out how I wanted it to. I didn't know if I was gonna like it. Like I really wanted to try camping because I've never done it before, but it turns out it's not for me. I think I'm going home tomorrow. I've been saying for the last 3 hours, okay, I'm gonna give a try tomorrow, because I mean the walk today, I walked through the city, like I didn't see anything, you know. It wasn't the coastal walk, I was just walking, but the walk does get better. The coastal walk gets a lot more scenic, a lot more beautiful, but this is just not fun. Like I said, maybe I'm doing it wrong, maybe I'm just terrible, I'm inexperienced. Let me do the light so I don't get run over. Thank you for not running me over. But yeah, the caravan park's over there, so I don't know where this road leads to. I don't know where the last road leads to. I don't know. Like I said, could be all my fault. That's all right, because I tried and I realized that it's not for me. Or the whole reason I wanted to do this is because, one, I wanted to get away from people. Let me just use the light again so I don't get run over. Thank you. I just wanted to get away from people because I went to London last week and it was amazing. I made some cool videos, and I love London, but there's just people everywhere. Look where I am. I mean, you can't even see, but it's literally, if you look up the middle of nowhere, that's where I am. You'll see a picture of me right now. Okay, it says Cowes that way, Newport and Yarmouth. Yarmouth was where I was going to go tomorrow. Like, I literally stopped walking at 5 p.m. I've walked for an extra 5 hours today, and I haven't gotten anywhere. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm still going to upload this video because I want to watch it back myself and think, oh my gosh, like, what a mess did I get myself into. But the coastal path is not marked out properly. The times that I've recorded, there's been more. I've gone wrong a few more times, but let me try and work this out. Give me 1 sec. All right, I have a plan. Well, it's not a plan, but I'm doing something. I'm walking to the bus stop. So it's going to take me 40 minutes to walk to the bus stop. I have two choices. The bus is going to go to Yarmouth, where I was supposed to go tomorrow, or it's going to go back to Ryde and I can go home. But I don't know what time the ferry, I mean, there's not going to be a ferry this time, so I'm going to have to wait for the morning. I don't want to sleep in a tent. I don't care about camping. I just want to go home. So in 40 minutes, I'm going to decide if I'm going to continue. Should I give tomorrow another try? I'm just sick of it. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, or it's just a bad time, it's a bad place. I really don't know. Definitely write a comment. Did I do something wrong? Is it bad timing? Am I unlucky? Or I did try. I really did try. Thank you. Like, there's no path, there's no sidewalks, and of course it's pitch black. It's a country lane, and I'm walking somewhere. I'm walking to the bus, the number 7 bus. It goes to Yarmouth or it goes to Ryde, and there's one more bus tonight. And if I get it, I really did want to continue, because the walk, like the coastal walk, gets better. I've said it already, but the coastal walk gets better, gets more beautiful. But I don't want to sleep in a tent. I'm over it. I don't care about finding somewhere to sleep. So I think I'm going to take the bus back to Ryde, and then, I don't know, try and find somewhere to sleep. I think the first ferry back to Portsmouth, where I got the ferry back to the mainland, I think it's at like 5 a.m. So I don't even care if I take that one, but I'm over it. I don't like it. I don't get it. I'm lucky that it's not raining. It wasn't cold, but I tried. So I'll see you in a few minutes. I probably just walked 1.5 miles on White House Road, and I've made it to another road, not a main road, but just another road. Let me show you the bus stop. You ready? In the middle of nowhere. This is the bus stop. Here we go. The world's smallest bus stop. Can you see it? Right there. So it's 10:05 p.m. and apparently there's a bus at 10:44. So another 40 minutes. I don't believe there's a bus, because my day's just been terrible. I don't think a bus is coming. Just to add to my pain, just to add to my terrible day. So yeah, that's it. That's how my day's going. This is where I am. Yeah, apparently there's a bus, and I don't know whether it's the last bus of the day. The next bus after that one is at 7 a.m. and I don't know whether to wait for it or not, because I mean, the only other alternative is to walk. But walk where? Let me see how far away I am from Ryde. So I'm 9.5 miles from Ryde. 4.5 hour walk. There's no way in a million years I'm walking that. My feet are just dead. So this is the bus schedule. You can see here, the last bus of the day is at 10:43. That's the bus I'm going to try and get to Newport. It says that's the last bus, but it goes to Newport, and then I need to get another bus to Ryde. So I don't know if there's going to be a bus. I don't even think this bus is coming, to be honest, because yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of it. I want to go home. So I'm looking at the schedule now. There is actually a ferry tonight. The last ferry goes at 11:10 p.m, which I might make it, but there's no point really, because there's no train back home, because the ferry goes from Ryde to Portsmouth. I don't live in Portsmouth. I need to take the train home, but there's no train until like 5 or 6 a.m. So the next ferry in the morning back to Portsmouth is at 5:40 a.m. So I guess I'm waiting for the 5:40 ferry, because there's no train. I'm either going to be stuck in Ryde or I'm going to be stuck in Portsmouth, so might as well be stuck in Ryde. I've got to wait 30 more minutes. This was a really bad experience. I don't think it was a bad idea, because I mean, I did everything I could to plan, but I really want to know your opinion. Did I do something wrong? Was I unlucky? I already don't know. Is that a bus? Wasn't a bus. Look how fast these cars go past me. Whoosh! That's literally 1 meter in front of me. I am tracking the bus and it is coming. It's right there. But I'll believe it when I see it. Well, I'll be damned. Bus is here. Let's go, baby. Want to ride, please?
Just going through to ride, no problem at all, my lovely. Pop your card on.
This doesn't go to ride, does it?
No, this goes to Newport and then you get the 9.
But I can buy a ticket all the way there?
Yeah, give you a ticket to ride, yes, all you've got to do is just scan it on.
You're amazing.
So, alright, no problem, wait for the beep, my lovely. There's your ticket.
Amazing.
All you do is, when you get on the 9,
yep,
just scan that QR code under there.
Is it the same bus stop?
No, it's when you go when I go into the bus station, it's that first stop.
Got it. Thank you so much.
No worries at all.
Thank you. Wow. The nicest bus driver in the world. I've never ever been so happy to see a bus in my life. Thank you so much.
This is the 9 stand.
Is it that one? Stay here?
I've dropped you off.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to wait here for the number 9, which doesn't really matter because I get to Rye and there's nowhere to go from Rye, so. She's got a ticket to ride. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It is currently 11:42 p.m. and I'm back where it all started 13 hours ago. This was supposed to be a 6-day trip. It was supposed to be a 6-day series, 6 videos, but that's it. Well, it's not over yet, but the walking's over, thank God. I reckon I walked 20 miles today. 20 miles. I got sunburnt, I spent so much money, and I feel like I achieved nothing. Too bad, huh? Too bad. But so there is a no, there's not. Last ferry's gone, last train's gone. Nothing until 5 a.m. So I have 6 hours, 5.5 hours to do something, do nothing. Look at that hovercraft. That looks fun. So this is the beach where I started today's video. It was right over there. And you know what would be crazy is if I put my tent up on this beach, because you can see right there the lights, that is the ferry dock. So I can literally wake up and get on the ferry. The problem is, oh, a scooter, I could have used that today. The problem is, like here, nobody's gonna see me. Like people walking there, if I put my tent here, nobody's gonna see me. But here is stones, it's just rock, there's no sand here. So the sand starts there, so that means people walking by would be able to see me, but not if I wake up at like 6 a.m. because at the moment there's 0 people here, only me, and I don't expect anybody to be here at 6 a.m. Should I do it? Should I camp here? Actually, I'm definitely not going to camp here because these rocks over here, so this is where I filmed today's video. I put my camera on those rocks, but now you can see the rocks are in the water. Look, the water is right there. Before, the water was a few meters back, and I put my camera on those rocks. I was standing right there where the water is, so I don't know if the water is going to come all the way up here tonight. So no camping on this beach, could get swept out. By the way, if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, usually I'm on luxury cruise ships with an all-inclusive buffet, but right now I'm eating a chocolate bar at midnight sitting on a bench. Pretty different video today. And before you state the obvious, Ben, just get a hotel for the night. It's the holidays here in the UK. There are 0 hotels. Look, it says right there, there are no hotels tonight in Ride. She's got a ticket to ride. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This tiny, probably $5 light probably saved my life today. Let me show you what I was doing on the road with no lights. So if the car was coming towards me, I'd go like this. And then if the car was coming from behind me, I'd go like this. I had so much cool stuff to talk about today about the Isle of Wight, because from what I've seen, it's a very, very nice place, but it's also one of the richest places for dinosaur fossils. So a lot of paleontologists come here. This is true. It sounds made up, but it's true. A lot of paleontologists come here because apparently they find a lot of dinosaur fossils on the Isle of Wight. Who knew? Good morning, 5 a.m. The world is pretty beautiful. So, I've just been staying at the beach. Of course, I didn't sleep, but I was just editing. So I edited this video already. So very rarely do I edit a video the same day that I film it, but there you go. Editing's ready. I'm gonna try and catch the ferry, because let me show you how long it takes to get to the ferry, because you have to walk along all the way down along that. So let's try and catch a ferry. First ferry of the day. So this is actually the train station, so you need to go around this corner and then you can walk the plank.
Refrain from smoking until clear of the terminal.
I've spent so much money in the last 24 hours. So the ferry costs £22 and it takes 22 minutes. So you pay £1 per minute. So from Portsmouth, the train to London takes 2 hours. It is now the next day. I got home, took a shower and went straight to bed, and I slept for 12 hours. That was a nightmare 24 hours. It was an experience. Number one, don't feel bad for me, okay? Please don't feel bad for me. It was definitely a life experience. I was never ever in danger. I was never worried about anything. I was never scared. So please don't feel bad for me, okay? Was it my mistake? Maybe. Was I unlucky? Maybe. Please let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video. There's going to be more adventures in the future. I just wanted to upload this video because it was an adventure. It was a failed adventure, but it was still an adventure. So I hope you enjoyed this one-day video. It was supposed to be a 6-day series, but it didn't work out. But that's all right. I did try. Okay? I did try. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters in life. You got to try things. And I realized that I don't like camping. Will I go camping ever again? I probably will, but at the moment, I don't want to. I don't want to. I didn't enjoy it. Like I said, maybe I made some mistakes. Maybe I was unlucky, but you know, that's just life. Thank you so much for the channel members. Click the join button below this video to become a channel member. Hit the subscribe to join my next adventure, wherever it is. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.